Evan Thomas, Senior Pastor for Forest Lake United Methodist Church. Thank you for joining us as we look at this week's lectionary readings. Today, let's talk about Matthew chapter 15, verses 21 through 28. Jesus left that place and went away to the district of Tyre and Sidon. Just then, a Canaanite woman from that region came out and started shouting, "Have mercy on me, Lord, Son of David. My daughter is tormented by a demon." But he did not answer her at all. And his disciples came and urged him, saying, "Send her away, for she keeps shouting at us." He answered, "I was sent only to the lost sheep of the house of Israel." But she came and knelt before him, saying, "Lord, help me." He answered, "It's not fair to take the children's food and throw it to the dogs." She said, "Yes, Lord, yet even the dogs eat the crumbs that fall from their master's table." Then Jesus answered her, "Woman, great is your faith. Let it be done for you as you wish." And her daughter was healed immediately. Jesus again demonstrates his unlimited reach of grace. The place is important. Jesus leads the disciples outside of Israel into Gentile territory. Most Jews avoided leaving the country to be contaminated by pagan idols and unclean people. Jesus makes no apologies for crossing the border or for crossing religious lines as he sets the scene for this lesson. Jewish religion said that Israel was God's chosen nation. In today's text, Jesus seems to include Phoenicia as well. Maybe God's grace extends beyond national boundaries. The ethnicity of the woman is significant too. Canaanites were the hated ancient enemies of Israel. When Israel first possessed the Promised Land back in Joshua, the instructions were to exterminate all the Canaanites, men, women, and children. Obviously, they failed. According to the Hebrew Bible, our Old Testament, this woman should not expect to receive anything from Jesus. Still she came, recognizing him as the Son of David, that is, the Messiah. Initially, what plays out is exactly what was expected. The disciples want her to go away. She's not one of us, they're arguing. Jesus even echoes the primacy of Israel, suggesting that it is the Jews who are God's children. His language reflects the religious culture of the day. Israel is all that matters. But the Canaanite woman counters, "Yet even the dogs eat the crumbs." Jesus is impressed with the Canaanite woman's faith and heals her daughter. Much like Israel, we often consider ourselves favored by God. May Jesus lead us into foreign places. May he prepare tables before us in the presence of our enemies. And may we discover that God's grace is available to all. All means all. We'll pick up with this story in our online worship this week.